underground, new and upcoming artists with Jesse F. Daniels. Only on Pulse 87. Pulse 87.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Underground. My name is Jesse F. Daniels, your host here for Pulse 87, always bringing you new up-and-coming artists you may not have heard on the radio before. And I am pleased to welcome two awesome people that I personally have had the chance to meet, present, and watch them live. It is Eion and Kendra. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hi.
Eion even makes great sound when he's talking. Your sound is very unique. It's experimental, I would say, because I don't think a lot of people have heard it before. Do you guys get that when you're playing places? Like, I don't think anybody can say you sound like anyone else.
Not normally. It's normally one of those things where you have to say, someone asks, like, oh, what kind of music is it? And it's like, well, it's different. It's definitely different.
Very different. Eion, how do you describe your music?
It's always best to just have a thing to label it, so we call it electronic pop punk, but that's the closest thing we've been able to call it.
Electronic pop punk, that actually makes a lot of sense. And you guys recently went over to South by Southwest. How was that road trip?
Met some seriously epic people. Ian likes to rep it. That's just his way of life. And I can rep it. I mean, we slept in the car a few nights in a row, but I'm still going to school, so I had to fly out there. How
do you feel like the scene, the electronic dance music scene is being kind of welcomed into, indie rock scene? Do you see these two kind of groups of people fusing together?
I think there's a huge move towards, basically there were bands for a long time, and that's, I've been in bands, and then for a while DJs were happening, and then people, I feel like, are kind of getting bored of DJs because they're realizing that it's just a guy that goes up there and presses the play button, and they want a little bit more than that, but they still like that sound. And so I feel like there is a lot of people that are coming out that are trying to do the sort of electronic music band thing.
Yeah.
We've met a lot of people in that genre because that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
But there's still not that many of them.
Who would you say is like the most successful or most prominent, EDM band out right now?
For like a general popular example, I would probably go with like Avicii works with other artists that are bands, and he'll make his track and then have them record something else over it, and then there you go. There's like a mix of a band and alternative rock with some electronic music, and people are loving it.
It's interesting because I've asked so many people like the question, who would you want to work with? Who do you feel like is changing the scene? And almost everybody says Avicii. It sounds like he really has his ear to the streets.
Yeah, like Ian said, he knows that's where it's going, it seems like, and he's taking advantage of that.
Nice. And I imagine that there's haters out there. I want to talk about that, but first I want everybody to get a taste of this new track that you guys are going to be making a music video for, if I'm not mistaken. Here it is, Get Real by Eion and Kendra on Pulse 87.
We were so close, but yet so far. I was one pass where you drive your car. It was late, but I thought you might be there.
We rode 17 floors and not a word. I was 2 down from the corner store. It was late, but tonight I know you could be there. Get real, it's true and fine to be real. Tinder ruined me. Get real, please just be real. It's never gonna get real. Good to damn fine to be real. Tinder ruined me. Get real, please just be real. It's never gonna.
Best foot on the open road, unplugged. Thumbs out, let's see where this goes. It's not too late, I'm gonna search for her out there.
I put my best side up and hurt before. Don't say too much or I'll shut the door. Not going out, I'm staying in here till it's clear. too damn fine to be real. Tend to ruin me. Get real, please just be real. It's never gonna get real. You're too damn fine to be real. Tend to ruin me. Get real, please just be real. It's never gonna get real. You're too damn fine to be real. Tend to ruin me. Get real, please just be real.
So we're talking about haters, and I know that you guys probably have some critics out there. I mean, everybody does. What kind of feedback are you guys getting?
I think the biggest thing, and especially from my point of view, I'm still in school, so a lot of the people that I'm around have maybe, in a sense, are a little more narrow-minded in what they like to listen to, because it's party scene and it's the dance music and all that stuff. And in our music, in the very beginning stages, Eion did use a lot of that Game Boy, where it was a very Game Boy sound. And that was really hard for me because I knew it was so different, and I knew it was kind of nerdy and sort of hard to want to listen to. So it was like a big accepting process for me, knowing that, okay, we can have that, but still make the music better and make the music more accessible to everyone. And I think that that's the biggest thing, is like, oh, why is it so Game Boy-y? You know, people want that bass, not the little, like, electronic, like, sound. So it's all about the bass right now. And it's like finding that balance in our own sound and then also the sound that people really enjoy.
I'll be honest, too. At first, I was like, okay, but now it's like making sense, you know?
It takes a few listens.
So I feel like we're all evolving with you guys, and we definitely are on the journey, and we hope when you have more music, you come back and share it with us. So we appreciate it.
Of course.
Definitely.
You'll be the first one.
This is Eion.
This is Kendra.
And you're listening to Pulse 87.
Pulse 87.